We decided on Virginia Mason for a couple of different reasons. We have family members and a friend that bring their children here, and they have just raved about this place and love the atmosphere and the comforting feeling that they get when they come in, all the way through the visit to when they leave, and they just feel very well taken care of.
We chose Virginia Mason Pediatrics because we've got some family members and some friends that have children here, and they've had some great things to say about. It's just fun, relaxing, nice place, great information, and the care has been wonderful.
So we received Faith's Down syndrome diagnosis prenatally, and Dr. Partridge's name was given to us both through the Down syndrome community as well as another family we met with that has a child with Down syndrome. They had really good things to say about Dr. Partridge, so we decided to go that route.
The prenatal visit was really good. I felt relaxed. I think my husband felt relaxed, and there was a very welcoming feeling and feeling like they really wanted to get to know us and our family lifestyle as well as about the baby, and to have there be a well-rounded discussion about how we wanted to proceed with this new adventure. The prenatal visit was very welcoming and relaxed. There was questions about our lives and who we are as people and who we are as a family and what we look forward to in our lives and how we want to raise our family, and it was very calm and relaxed.
We just felt so much better afterwards. Going into it, we definitely were nervous and had mixed feelings with Faith's diagnosis. But afterwards, I mean, Dr. Partridge was a pediatrician, but she was also a nice mentor for us and just really took our feelings and thoughts into consideration. And we just felt so much better. Like, we were excited about the path that we were going down.
It was a very emotional time. We had no expectations coming into the first appointment with Dr. Partridge. We were nervous and had no idea much about Down syndrome in general. And Dr. Partridge explained everything to us, and when we left, we felt at peace and felt like we knew what we were doing going forward.
Any pediatrician, I think that it's important to have that feeling of knowing that as a parent you are going to make the right decisions and that you have the support that you need from family, from your doctors, and that they know your views and things on whether it's about vaccinations or about how you want to proceed with medications at home if you're more of that naturalistic, or if you want to use medication, things like that. And then for us to be able to make the final decision, and they just provide the options and all of the different ideas and on how to handle things, but that as parents we get to make the final decision.
In a pediatric provider, I'm looking for somebody that's going to help provide enough information so that we can make that educated decision on what we feel is best for our family, and provide all the information and feel comfortable and at home. And
I think someone who's accessible, someone who is willing to answer questions that might seem pointless to them but are important to us, and we've definitely received that with the pediatrics here.
So, I like to go over, typical newborn care, vaccines for parents and, other caretakers that may be taking care of the baby. Like to go over, postpartum depression for mom, if she starts to experience some of these symptoms after the baby's born. Also like to go over, some SIDS prevention, car seats, some of the things that are required by the state.
Expecting parents don't always know exactly what to expect, and the anticipation and excitement over a new baby sometimes can feel a little bit overwhelming, and there's a lot of uncertainty and questions. One thing that's for certain though is that expecting parents should be inviting a pediatrician along on their parenthood journey. The Get to Know prenatal visit is an opportunity for the family to get to know the pediatric care team, and also for the pediatrician to get to know the family.
So parents can bring a lot of different types of questions to the visit. Some of them include, what if I can't breastfeed? What if I'm having feelings of being sad or depressed? What if my baby starts to sleep through the night? When should they be able to sleep through the night? Those are like kind of the typical questions that we get from most parents.
The prenatal get-to-know visit is often time scheduled during the 3rd trimester, and parents come in with a list of questions to ask about our practice style and how our practice is organized, and also other questions about how we provide the healthcare for their infants, immunization schedules, schedules of well child visits, how to schedule an appointment, the availability of same-day appointments, weekend appointments. Often moms have expressed a desire to breastfeed, which we certainly support, and they have questions about what kind of lactation or breastfeeding supports we offer at the office. Expecting parents to baby boys might have questions about circumcisions or other neonatal care questions that come up. I think there's a lot of chemistry that happens during that first visit to see if that's going to be an alliance that's going to last throughout the child's life.
This is a life-changing event. It's something that's something very new, something very scary at the same time. Parents are going to have a lot of questions and a lot of worries, and so being able to see them before their baby's born, answer some of those questions, make them feel a little bit more comfortable, and maybe ease some of their worries about having their first baby is really, really helpful prior to the baby being born.
So I think that immediate postpartum period is a time when parents are exhilarated and exhausted. They're running on a combination of love and adrenaline. It's not an optimal time to be addressing big questions about parenting, like who's going to be my pediatrician? Do I want to circumcise? Will I breastfeed my baby? What happens if I have questions about breastfeeding? I think the prenatal visit offers you an opportunity to make these decisions before baby arrives, which makes the postpartum period just a little bit smoother. When parents come to Virginia Mason to meet a pediatrician as a part of their prenatal get-to-know visit, it's a big honor to be asked to join them on their journey through parenthood. I think it's important that they feel that not only their medical but their emotional needs are going to be met, and that they feel comfortable in the place that they're going to bring their child.